What's up, guys, and welcome back to Retro Gamer Gen X's Retro Gaming and Computing channel. And in today's video, we're going to put the PlayStation 1 up against the Atari Jaguar. So this is going to be an interesting battle between two 5th generation video game consoles. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get gaming. Alright guys, so here's Doom on the Atari Jaguar. Yeah, I've always kind of dug the Atari logo intro screen there on the Jaguar. It's pretty cool. But here it is, guys. Doom on the Jaguar. Or Jaguar, or however the hell everybody says it. Everybody says it a different way. It just depends on where you live. It's so funny. In my discussions, the last few Jaguar games and discussions that we've had on the channel, it's been hilarious in the comments, guys. But yeah, here it is, guys. So basically the port that all other ports are based off of, and widely criticized because it doesn't have the background music. Does it kill the game? Nah, this is still a great version of the game, guys. It is not bad at all. I am not going to complain. Graphics are there. The sound is there besides the music. Just everything is there. I mean, really, like I said, this is the one all the other ports are based off of. Like, even the PlayStation port was based off of this one. All in all, guys, yeah, definitely still a fun game. The buttons I got to get used to because every freaking system has a different controller scheme, so I keep having to look down and oh, and by the way, guys, I always use real hardware, so I'm using the real Atari Jaguar here. There's no faking the funk with emulation here. Like all my versus videos, I mean, it doesn't really compare if you're comparing in emulation. I mean, you got to have the real hardware to do these versus videos, because in emulation it just doesn't make any damn sense, because you can throttle things, you can change things around, you can do other things in emulation that you can't really do with real hardware without mods and other things. Run, dude, run. You can do it. I promise you. There you go. Alright. So that should give us 100% of 100% of 100%. We shall see. If I got everything. I don't know. Sometimes I just fly through these levels, guys. I've been playing this game for so many years that it's like... Yeah, there we go. Alright, guys, so there's Doom on the Atari Jaguar. Let's go ahead and check it out on the PlayStation 1. Alright, guys, so here's Doom on the PlayStation 1 now. So... everybody says this is probably one of the best versions of Doom back in this time frame on, you know, this old hardware. So we're going to check it out and see if that's correct. See how it kind of stacks up against the Jaguar, first of all, and then kind of how it stacks up against the PC version. Got better intros so far, I guess. Yeah, see, that's what's going to kind of kill this one, guys, is going to be the load times, because it's a disk-based system. Ooh. Fancy. Look at that. And is that it? Cool music, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's nice having a CD audio in the background. Well, let's give this thing a shot. Yeah, this runs a lot more fluidly, I gotta say. Definitely a lot more fluidly. It's faster. it does run better. The graphics are pretty much the same. It's a little bit brighter. There's a little bit more lighting, maybe a little more shading. Oh, it's like super dark in my perspective. I don't know about you guys. A lot more shading. Can't say a lot more textures though, that's for sure. But yeah, this game plays a lot faster, and it seems like you got a little bit more control in this one. The controls are better. Now don't get me wrong, the Jaguar version was pretty good too. What? Oh yeah, that's why that didn't come down. I gotta go in here. Damn it! Where's the guy at? There he is. It's nice having a strafe button up on your shoulder. That's pretty sweet. I like that. And see how dark it is in here? Holy sh! I don't feel like I'm running. But I made it. Plenty of time, unlike the Jaguar. Did I miss one? God, it's so dark I can't see. I need to turn up the brightness on my monitor here, guys. Come on, action. There we go. Alright guys, so there it is. Doom on the PlayStation 1. Really cool game. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till the end to basically say who the winners are on each of these, but yeah, this one was really cool. It's definitely a lot more like the PC version, and having the music does somewhat make a little bit of a difference. It kind of gets you into that mood. It gives that setting to the game. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So we got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Yeah, pretty cool game. I mean, I remember playing this back in the arcade back in the days. But we'll see how it stacks up against the PlayStation version. I have a feeling that the PlayStation is probably going to win this, simply because it's a CD-based system. Processing is a lot faster, so it's going to be a faster paced game on the PlayStation. But we'll give this one a shot and see. Who should I be? I think Utah. Stockton and Malone. Hell yeah. Let's do that.
Jazz versus Warriors.
Golden State Warriors. Alright guys, pre-warning here, I do suck at this game, so just so you guys know, I am not good at this game.
From the outside.
For the three. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know, it feels pretty good, guys. The graphics are meh. Meh. I mean, at best, meh. Their heads are huge in this game. I mean, look how big their heads are. Just huge. It's like playing the Game Gear version of this game with their huge heads. But overall, I mean, gameplay seems okay. It does seem a little sluggish. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'm used to the arcade version of this game. So maybe to me it just feels a little bit more sluggish than the arcade version does. Did John Stockton just dunk on? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I suck. Jeez. Nothing's going in. Jeez. Can't dunk it. Can't do nothing. But I'll take a tie. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check out the PlayStation version of this game. So here is NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the PlayStation 1. Yeah, I mean, everything seems pretty much the same. The whole intro screen looks the same. The only thing I don't dig is that obviously the PlayStation is loading, so I can't fast forward through any of this, where on the Jaguar I could do that. So my first complaint's about the PlayStation. Alright. So far everything looks pretty much the same. Even the music sound pretty much the same.
Welcome to NBA Jam!
So we're going to go ahead and pick Utah just like we did last time. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. Yeah. 5th gen disk-based systems. Now once again guys, I really suck at this game.
Grabs the rebound!
The only reason I'm playing this is because I figured few of you guys probably like this game. I used to play it at the arcade, but I was way more into like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. So far guys, I can say that the graphics are definitely a lot better. It's faster paced. It definitely feels more like the arcade. It sounds like the sound also is a little bit better. Like I said, this is way more like the arcade version, so like the computer is a lot more difficult, if you haven't noticed. So let's fast forward, guys, into the game here. Yeah, I still suck, as you guys can see. The score is horrible. So as far as me saying that this game is great, I like the Jaguar version because I did better at it. But in reality, yeah, this PlayStation version is a lot better. So if you dig this game and this is your thing, you're definitely going to like the PlayStation version a lot better. Shoot the ball. Oh, you're going to shoot the goaltend me. Well, there's my pathetic attempt at NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the PS1, guys. Just pathetic. But I'm going to say this. If you want to play this game and you're not used to playing it, then the Jaguar version is going to be the one for you because it's a lot easier. But if you are into this game and you want more of the arcade experience, yeah, this is definitely, the PS1 version is definitely for you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and head on to the next set of games. Guys, so here is Primal Rage on the Atari Jaguar. So really no intro scene, it just goes right into the title, which is a lot like the arcade version here. And yeah, the little cutscenes here, definitely a lot like the arcade version. Graphics might not be as good as the arcade version though, but we'll see here. Now the disadvantage here, guys, is I've got a 3-button controller. Now if I had the 6-button Jaguar controller, this game would be a lot better. Alright guys, so here we go. Let's see what this game looks like here. It's gonna take a minute to load. If it loads, there we go. These, like I said, these CD-based systems are just a little odd. And the graphics are interesting on this. I mean, yeah, they're not half bad. But they're not like arcade quality. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm playing a consoleized game. Actually, this feels kind of like a portable version of Primal Rage. I'm not saying that the controls are bad, even though they are not very good, because I only have the 3-button controller, and I don't know how to do any combos, I don't know how to do anything, so yeah. That's kind of what happens. That's the bad thing, I don't have the proper controller for this game. Now I know there's different things I can do to do the moves, but I don't know what they are, guys. I mean, it's not intuitive. So I'm just gonna kind of do this. Let's see if I can get him to stop. Go away, dude. There you go. Killed him. That's lame. Wow. Is that how you have to play this game? And you got the 3-button controller? I'm not too impressed with that. Here, let me just keep doing that same. Eventually I'll just kill him. Are you serious? Wow, lame. That's lame. But I guess with a 3-button controller, what are you gonna do? Alright guys, there's Primal Rage on the Atari Jaguar. One of the, like, token games on the Jaguar. Like, one of the big time games on the system. I can honestly say I can see why the Jaguar failed. It is such a powerful system and it can do so much, but then they released games like this. And then they release what was on the PlayStation. I mean, obviously the PlayStation is still a more powerful system, but the Jaguar could do so much better than this, guys. That's disappointing. But let's go ahead and check out the PlayStation version next. I used to be really good at this game because I owned the arcade of this game. I used to have this back in the day in my man cave. So if you used to watch me way back like in the early like 2010s, yeah. So this is like the arcade right here. Sounds like it, looks like it. Yeah, we'll do the arcade version now. I don't know what any of the buttons do, so I'm probably going to suck at this game. I honestly have not ever played this. This is the first time I'm playing it on the PS1. Yeah, but it's got smooth gameplay. The graphics are really good. Is it up there with the arcade version? Yeah, it's pretty decent, guys, I gotta say. Not too bad. Trying to figure out what buttons do what and how I do combos and just kind of button mashing right now, guys. Hey, I barely won. Look at that. Pretty fun game though, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Now this game was looked kind of down upon because when this came out, I mean, obviously people were like way into like the Mortal Kombat series and Street Fighter series and Tekken and all this. And then here comes this dinosaur fighting game that Atari releases and it freezes on me. Lovely. Well, so we're going to go ahead and try this again. Now this is an old disc and it's kind of scratched, so I might have to take it to the video game store to get it resurfaced. But we'll see here. See if I can get it to run.
Rage.
Alright guys, so now back to a new fight. I can't believe it just froze on me like that. That was weird. That guy's blocking everything. There we go. Took him out. See, a little bit of practice and I do a little bit better, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I'm digging this game. This is actually quite like the arcade version. There we go. Took him out. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna say this is a winner of a game. Alright guys, so here is Rayman on the Atari Jaguar. So I've never played this game. Now I kind of remember it from the 90's. It was on a few different systems, and I remember a couple of my friends had it, but I never really got into it, and I never ever even played this game. So let's go ahead and take a look. I know it's like a side scroller. So we'll see. It looks like the graphics are pretty cool. I mean, so I'm trying to fast forward to this. So it looks like the intro is just a bunch of words. They don't have a true like full motion video intro, which would have been kind of cool. It'd be kind of hard to do on just a cartridge based system. Well, this is actually a cart, unlike the previous game that was actually a CD. So, oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Now I got to put my name in. Oh joy. I'm just going to do like AAA. There we go. All right, so let's see what all the hype is about Rayman here. I've heard good things about this game, and yeah, it looks like the animation or the graphics is really good. Yeah, I kind of dig these 5th gen side-scrolling platformers, or just platformers in general. This was like the golden era of platformers. They had gotten so just beautiful with their graphics. I mean, look at the colors. Look at everything on this, guys. It's freaking amazing. This is what they could do. And that's it, huh? That wasn't much. Is this a game for like kids or something? Or is this... Because it seems awfully easy. But that was just the first level. Oh, I see. Now we got like Donkey Kong Jr. freaking bite 'em up people going after you now. I'm assuming you can't fall in the water or else you're gonna die. What is this? The guy took a picture of me? That's crazy. Ah! Like, how do I attack my enemies? None of the other buttons do anything. Or is this a game where you get, like, your weapons later on or something? I don't know. Alright, guys, there's the end of the second level. I mean, if these are levels, they're obviously, like, really, really small. So I'm assuming these are, like, level 1-1, level 1-2. Oh, and who's this? Hello, Rayman. I'm Betilla, the fairy. I'm going to help you out on your quest. Oh, give me some weapons. Done well so far. But you'll have to face tougher creatures. I can give you a new power. Okay. Press C to punch. Awesome. Well, thank you, Betilla, whoever the hell you were. Let's see. C. Alright. That's cool. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool game. I dig it. The graphics are good. The sound is good. You know, we're going to have to compare it with the PlayStation 2 version, or the PlayStation 1 version, I mean, and see how they compare. But yeah, honestly, this seems to be pretty good. I mean, a lot of people give a lot of these Jaguars games some heat. And honestly, I haven't seen too many Jaguar games that I'm not too happy with. I mean, it's Cybermorph or whatever that game is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a fun game, guys. Put down in the comments whether you guys like this game, if you've played this game. Let me know. Kind of curious to see what you guys think about it. Oh, and then I die. I'm right at the boss man, I think, or whatever that guy is. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let's go ahead and check out the PlayStation version. See if it's better. See if the graphics are better. See if the sound is better. The controls are better. Controls in this seem pretty good. I mean, I seem like I have good control as well. So, I don't know what to say until I compare it with the other version. So, let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, guys. So, here is Rayman on the PS1. As soon as it loads here. So it seems pretty much the same. No difference here. I wonder if it has like the full motion video intro though. That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, this is different. Check it out. And see, that's what I kind of figured. Having a disc as opposed to a cartridge,
Let me tell you
so
the
they could
story
do
of
this. They could animate this and tell the story.
In Rayman,
So that makes it a lot more
nature
cool, I
and
think.
people live together.
But yeah, let's fast forward through it. I mean, honestly, guys, I'm sorry. I'm on my 3rd day of recording this video, so I haven't had much time lately doing a bunch of stuff in my life. Lots of working, actually. Putting in a ton of hours at work. Yeah, use memory card, sure. Why not? Oh, do we really got to do this again? Hey, there we go. Now it's going to take forever for this thing to load, probably. Oh, then we got another little cutscene here. Yeah, these are really cool, guys. I'm kind of digging the whole cutscene thing. You know how I feel about the cutscenes and all that, so it always adds to the game. But yeah, the sound is good. There's some extra little stuff in here they put in while it's loading. That's kind of cool. So you're not just sitting there looking at like a loading screen. You know, honestly, the controls on the PlayStation 1 feel like a little tighter, actually. Like, I don't know, like it's not going as far and like on the jumps and other things. Yeah! Alright guys, so there's the first level, so just flew through that. But as far as like the graphics go, I'm not really seeing much of a difference between this and the Jaguar version. I'm just not, guys. As much as I would love to say I do, I don't see that much of a difference. Oof. Yeah, it does feel a little bit different though in the controls. I do gotta admit to that. It is a little bit different there. But yeah, I mean, I can see myself probably playing this game, sitting down one day and just trying to knock it out a little bit. Seems to be pretty fun. And I know this game has a following. Like I said, guys, if you have played this game, go ahead and comment down below and let me know about it and how you feel about the game, because I'd like to know a little bit more. I'm too lazy to read the freaking instruction manual. I guess nowadays you don't really have to anyway. They tell you the story in the games. This is back in the day where they started that, where they started telling you the story as you were going and all that kind of stuff. So really, you don't have to sit there and read the manuals like you had to do like back in the Atari and Coleco and the television days to figure out what the heck is going on. Now, what I think is cool, guys, is the PS1 version is going to win this simply because it has those intro cutscenes. You know what I mean? Those just seem really cool, and I messed that up. I should have had... That's different. I don't think those guys did that in the Atari version. Maybe they did, or they ran. I don't remember seeing that in the Atari version. And of course, see how that works? You go for the extra life, and then they kill you. And I would take it that this is a family-friendly game, so you can have the kiddos play this game too. You got kids. Alright, I think did I get all of them? Or is there another one over here somewhere? I don't know. I think there's so many that you have to find in a level. But the thing I don't like about this game, guys, it's one of those games where if you kill an enemy, they come back to life. They respawn. Alright, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call it on the PlayStation version here. Yeah, it definitely seems like a pretty damn cool game. I am definitely digging this game. Now, which one is the better version? Like I said, this one has a little bit different feeling in the controls. I actually like the way the controls on the Atari version of this game felt better, but still not bad. So I'm going to wait to call this one until the end of the show as well, guys. But I'm going to play a little bit more of this game and see how far I can get. And heck, you never know. You might see me in another shirt tomorrow recording again if I dig this. So, alright guys, let's go ahead and get on to, well, you guys will be getting on to the next set of games. I'm going to continue playing this. Alright guys, so here is Tempest 2000 for the Atari Jaguar. Now this is considered one of the best games on the Atari Jaguar. And I'm hoping it is because it is truly Atari's own game, if you dig what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and start it here. And we're going to do Tempest 2000's version, so we're not going to do like the traditional or anything. Let's just do Tempest 2000 because that's considered the best. And there is a PS1 game that we're going to compare this to that is a lot like this game. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shot and see how it works here. Now I have played this on the Jaguar, and I got to admit, this is a pretty good game. Tempest is probably not one of my favorite games from back in the past, but, you know, I'll play it. So I got to say the controls are pretty good. I mean, we have the classic Tempest controls. Side to side is your direction, and, you know, you're just shooting. That's what you got to do. Yeah, this is a fun game, guys, and this can get pretty intense. I can get kind of into this game, so bear with me if you see me over here playing instead of talking. But yeah, this is one of those arcade games that, you know, I think everybody, well, at least us Gen Xers, remember in the arcades. Well, these levels are long as hell. Finally! So far I gotta say I'm kind of impressed. It's a fun game, guys. It's kind of cool how they have like the texturing or the lighting or whatever within the grid or whatever you want to call it here. That's kind of cool to see. Yo, pretty fun game, guys. This is definitely pretty fun. I am digging this. But like I said, I'm an old school Gen Xer, so this game definitely is right up my alley. I mean, I remember playing Tempest with the vector graphics. Man, a lot of those old school vector graphics arcade games, to me, I consider those some of the best. You had Star Wars, you had Star Trek, you had Tempest. So many great games. So, like I said, pretty cool game. Now, I do have to admit, I do have a gripe here about this game. And that is simply and it's just the Jaguar controller. God, this game really needs an analog control. I mean, it really does, guys. This is one of those games that you just have to have an analog controller for it to feel right. And I've kind of realized that it just doesn't feel like I'm in total control of this thing. I mean, I do, like, I'll hit the D-pad to go over, and it just seems like it's like every like little button press, and then if you hold it down, then it goes too long. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I think it's time to go ahead and fire up the old PlayStation version of this game and see how that compares to this one. Alright, guys, so here is the Tempest game. I forgot what this is called. Tempest something. Tempest XD or something like that. We'll see here in a minute on the title screen. A cool little intro here, look at that. Tempest X. Yeah, there you go. Alright, guys, so here it is. Pretty cool little intro at first, and now nice little title screen. I don't want to play a demo, I want to play the actual game. Tempest X. Alright. So let's see what this is like and see if it's anything like the other one there. I mean, it kind of is. Now, I do not have a PlayStation analog controller for this PS1. I'm actually playing with the old school, regular old PlayStation 1 controller. Not even, the DualShock, nothing. No analog sticks, just the D-pad. And I did that to kind of compare them a little more because the Jaguar don't have analog sticks either, and so I figured it would make the comparison a little bit better. And honestly, the D-pad on the PlayStation controller is so nice and so smooth. Oh, it feels so good, guys. This controller right here, the old school PlayStation controller. The D-pad is just so nice. I'm missing all the power-ups. Dang it. Oh, and then they got me. Just as I was talking about how good the controllers were and all that, I do that. Yeah, what a fun game, guys. And the PlayStation, yeah, the controls on this one are just so much better. And that's a hardware thing there, guys. Like I said, honestly, my Jaguar controller is perfect. It's just like it's supposed to be out the factory. It just does not have a very good D-pad. Now, the games themselves are quite similar. I mean, they really are. They're not too different. So as far as the games themselves, the graphics and the sound and just the way the games play, seems pretty much the same. And this has got some cool little designs on the grid along with the lighting and some shading a little bit, maybe. Trying to make it a little 3D, maybe. I don't know. But, I'm dying. Now, I can say the Jaguar version seemed to be a little bit easier. This one is a little bit more difficult. That's just my perception of it. Did you see how many were coming up at the same time? Holy cow, that was crazy. Kill them all. Do like that. And I got my little buddy with me trying to knock things out too. Yeah, buddy. Fun times, guys. Fun game. Now, which one of these is better? Like I said, the controller on the PlayStation 1 feels better. The Jaguar game, in my honest opinion, is a little bit easier. So if you're looking for an easier version of Tempest, then I would probably pick up the Jaguar one. But if you're looking for one that's a little bit harder and has a better controller as far as like the feeling of the controller, yeah, I would pick the PlayStation one. So we'll go ahead and decide this right now, guys. Guys, so we've come to the end of the video where we got to pick a winner. So now, with most of my versus videos, a console at least wins one game. I think this is going to be the first versus video where the PlayStation just wiped out the Atari in every game. Honestly, it did. Whether it was graphics or controls, cutscenes, whatever it is, the PlayStation just did it better. And honestly, that was to be expected. I mean, I didn't expect the Jaguar to win any of these. Well, honestly, like the Tempest game, I thought that it would win, but the PlayStation Tempest game was so much better. even like Rayman behind me here, that was really the hardest one to pick. But because the PlayStation had the animated cutscenes in it, made all the difference. Instead of having to sit there and read through the story and stuff, yeah, it definitely made a difference there. So, yeah, sorry all you Atari fans, but I gotta say that the Rayman and the Tempest games, those two definitely stacked up pretty close. The other three, not so much, unfortunately. And the one that disappointed me the most was Primal Rage. Honestly, I thought Primal Rage would be a lot better in the Jaguar version, but nope. And honestly, they could have programmed that game so much better. The system is just so much more powerful, and they just did not show its true power in that game, especially being the CD-based system. So, yeah. But once again, guys, I just wanted to thank all my viewers, all my subs, all my supporters, everybody that's left a super. Just thanks to everybody. You guys are the ones that keep this channel going. If you guys do like the content, don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell. That way you get notifications every time I drop new content like this. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. You guys have a great one. Peace out.
Game over, man. It's game over.